Hello, my name is Serafina. That's Serafina the singer. And for my new YouTube channel, I will be calling myself Serafina Rising Phoenix, or The Phoenix Rising. So welcome here. There's been a lot going on. Oh, there's my Spelman Award. Yeah, I went to school for a long time, And despite that, it seems that recently, with the way that things are going in our country, it seems that people think that whatever jobs that we hold as African Americans or people of color in America, that somehow we are unqualified. That's got me shaking my head. At this point, we have to show how qualified we are, not just to maintain our employment, but to gain and maintain our dignity and community safety, as well as financial security in this country. I look a little militant. There's dog whistles going on in every direction except for empathy. We need to stand as communities to understand that it isn't just enough to stand up and say that I don't like this. Make one video and then walk away. I'll probably be doing some discussions, some forum-based rallies to discuss with people ways that they can better further equity in their own communities, and the cost of being an activist sometimes will cost us our jobs. For many in history, it has cost them their lives. But at the same time, can we just submit and say, I've decided to take a job for far less than market value because people don't believe in diversity, equity, or inclusion? I've grown up in upstate New York and lived here for a very long time. And as a graduate of State University of Albany, I really thought that I might be a doctor someday, though that was not to happen. The jobs that I tried to apply for always said that I was either underqualified or overqualified. There isn't a sweet spot when it comes to DEI or diversity, equity, and inclusion. Unless they actively want to recruit people of color, they will not hire us. We have to come to an understanding that people who want to deny this fact, they need to look to their left and look to their right and see if there is a person of color beside them. And guess what? There isn't. I know that there isn't. And this is not a time for calling names, but this is the time to decide, look, what side of history do you want to be on? Do you want to be on the side? There's my dog and she wants to go outside. Do you want to be on the side of righteousness, of empathy, the side where everyone gets a vote, everyone gets a decent living to make a living wage? Or do you want to be on the side of history that is more like 1930s Germany? Now, I'm sorry that a lot of people have to face up to maybe even behaviors that they have experienced and carried out in their own lives, and they didn't think that it was such a problem. Like alienating that black woman in the office, never learning her name. Every time she changes her hair, constantly making it a three-ring circus, as if we asked for that. We did not ask for you to ask 5,000 questions about our new hairstyle. All we wanted you to do is learn our name and to recognize the work that we do, not only in the office, but in the community. People of color, black women, Latino women, indigenous women have carried so many struggles silently on our backs. I am worried for the future because I stand here at a crossroads in my life deciding whether or not I'm going to submit and go against everything that I have been raised to believe. That I should lower my standards and allow myself to be put in a financial subjugation that is worse than the last 20 years. There are times where I had to work 3 jobs, and I was a New York State teacher for 17 years. The time has come for us to acknowledge the disparity between the classes in this country and understand that this is a class struggle. It isn't just about race. It's about class. It's about understanding that each of us have an interconnected role to play in this community. So my new channel here at Serafina the rising phoenix, the phoenix rising, we endeavor to promote equality and create inclusivity through understanding, through sharing dialogue, through teaching initiatives, which also include grassroots fundraising for those that are doing the tough work. I mean, I have been asked to talk in community forum, but I am busted down to basically the lowest financial position I have been in my life. And while applying for jobs, have been ignored because of the rollback of DEI. And can we all agree that this new administration is using DEI as a racial slur so that they can financially limit Black and brown people, mainly black and brown women, but Black and brown people in general? This is a call to action for us to all unite and find out what we can do in our communities to help people, whether that is community lunch programs, whether that is job fairs with businesses who are willing to go out on a limb and hire people that are qualified. That's Spelman Award. If you don't know what it is, look it up. If you don't hold one of those, then I don't think that you can comment on whether or not someone should be included. Once I got my degree, I went from being underqualified to being overqualified. And now I really don't know. I am not sure how to support myself, but I know that as a singer, as a musician, as a poet, as an activist, as an illuminated, intelligent person, that there is more that we can do. So thank you very much for liking and subscribing. I'll thrive to bring you new content every day, and also try to connect this content through different social media and include creators that I find to be educational and helping in this movement. And it is a movement. Things have to change. And it's up to us to do it together. Just like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Be strong. Be compassionate. Be kind. And do the best at what you do, whatever it is. Because all of us, there's room for everybody. There's room for everybody in this nation. It doesn't matter how many people told you that you're not worth it, or told you that you're not good enough, or told you that you're not pretty enough, or not smart enough. We all deserve to be treated equal. And with that, I would like to welcome you to my channel, and thank you very much for spending your time with me.